You're watching Let's Chat.
The great staff at UTC continues Black History Month with a couple of really heavy hitters that we're going to talk about here in just a moment. Right now it is Vice Chancellor Stacy Lightfoot. Chancellor or Vice Chancellor?
Vice Chancellor.
Good to see you. It's amazing to see how UTC continues to evolve, continues to change. You said, you were telling me during the break, you'd been at UTC for 5 years.
Yes.
Let's say someone corners you in an elevator and says, Stacy, how has UTC changed in the 5 years since you've been there?
The UTC has changed in dramatic ways. Not only is our campus beautiful and we continue to build wonderful buildings to keep up with the demand, we have some of our record enrollment and our record retention numbers.
It's amazing to see what the attendance was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and what they are today.
Yes. Record
high enrollment rates. And you were telling me also record high retention rates. Explain exactly what that means.
It means over 91% of our students are returning after their first year and first semester, which is a really good indicator that students will graduate. So not only do we want people to attend UTC and access UTC, we want them to finish UTC as well. And retention is a way to tell that story, and it's a great indicator of that.
And a lot of folks are pursuing their post-grad degrees at UTC.
That's right.
Again, in record numbers.
There you go. So we have graduate school, we have phenomenal, some of our world's best faculty members doing cutting edge research. And so we're also increasing our research dollars as well.
It is amazing the number of people who have come up to me just on a whim, lauding, commemorating, being huge fans of the new Chancellor at UTC, Dr. Lori Bruce Mann.
She's amazing.
She has certainly brought a lot to the table. All right, we are going to be talking here about a group that I know you've heard of, and of course that would be Destiny's Child.
Okay.
And maybe a little bit of Beyonce thrown in just for good measure. You have got the guy who's the creative force behind that.
You got it.
Coming to speak at UTC, and that is Dr. Mathew Knowles. How did you get him?
Well, little known history fact is that Dr. Mathew Knowles, the father of Beyonce and Solange, attended UTC his freshman and his sophomore year. He was a student athlete. He also was really engaged in the campus community then. So yes, most people don't know that.
Going to be a big kick for him to come back to his old stomping grounds, take a look around, and to talk about why he's there. If you had to summarize what his presentation is going to be, how would you do it?
I would say he is really interested in talking to students. So in the morning on February 27th, he'll be talking to students. In the afternoon, he'll be talking about health and wellness. He is a survivor of cancer, of breast cancer. And later on in the evening is a community-wide, free and open to the public Fireside chat moderated by myself. So we're going to talk about all things like UTC and history and his success.
And one of the cool things that I've been able to understand is this is going to be a give and take sort of exchange with him. So you'll be able to ask him questions.
Yes.
He'll be able to give you a lot more of an in-depth answer to your questions than what you would get in a typical question, soundbite reaction sort of thing. Is there a cost for this?
It is. Everything that he is doing is free to the public. There are some events, select events that he'll be talking to smaller groups, like the student event earlier that morning on the 27th. But the community event is open. We're not selling tickets, but you do have to register for tickets. And the Fine Arts Center and the Roland Hayes Concert Hall has a limited number of seating. So we're asking people to get their tickets today.
What would the address on that be? And it looks like you can find out more by going to utc.edu/FAC, which stands for
Fine Arts Center.
Of course it does. I think this is going to be one of the really incredibly cool things that UTC is doing, and also coming up right around the corner, which I want you to come back and talk to us about, a guy who ran for president in 1996 and in the year 2000.
That's right.
UTC's got some heavy hitters that attended school, graduated from there, and are now coming back. It's just a wonderful thing. Stacy Lightfoot, good to see you.
Thank you.
Door's always welcome. You are always welcome.
Thank you.
The door's always open. You know what I'm saying.
I do.
I'm glad you do, because sometimes I'm not sure. Stick around. We have got much more of Let's Chat on the way after this.